G'day guys, back in the shed. Just got home from the NT, unpacking some gear. In the process of editing this last YouTube, it was hectic, so I want to try and explain how hard it was, what we were facing. Always wanted to hunt the build-up. It's just been a thing that I've always wanted to do. I wanted to push my body to the limit in the heat. We wanted to live out of a backpack. We didn't want to do the ute. We didn't want to drive from, water source. We actually wanted to fully test our bodies and our minds, push through with the backpacks, live out of filtering water, out of piss and shitholes that the buffalo wallow in. So we head up there, we fly out of Adelaide, we get into Darwin. It's about 4.5 to 5 hours out to where we're hunting. I think when we were there, it averaged 39 degrees and 90% humidity. So very, very hot. We were averaging 18 litres of water a day between the two of us. So extreme conditions. My body was shutting down at times and I felt like I couldn't breathe. I felt like I was actually drowning. But effort reward, we put in a massive effort. Hats off to Tyler. I'd done a fair bit of training, but Tyler was pretty busy with work, so he didn't get time to do the backpacking and the the weight sessions and all that I was doing previous to this hunt. But hey, he sacked up and got it done with me. So unreal effort. Loved every minute of it. Reflecting back now, it's just something that I'll never forget. We put in the effort and we get rewarded. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you do understand how physically challenging this hunt was, because it was extreme. And yeah, I don't think I've ever endured anything this hard before. Okay, hope you like it, guys. Cheers. All right, all packed up. Heading to Adelaide now. We're going to fly out of Adelaide. Instead of these red eyes, there's a lot of red eyes that fly out of Melbourne to the NT, so we're going to fly out of Adelaide instead and get there at a good time tomorrow and get loaded up, get some supplies Friday morning, and then we're heading bush. Can't wait. Alright, I'm going to 6-hour drive. Yay. Just got to the airport, finally. Packing up all the stuff. Get this big backpack on. We're away. Never flown out of Adelaide before, so I'm not really sure where I'm going, but yeah, everybody hate that feeling when you feel like you've forgotten something, but you probably haven't. Anyway, let's go and find our flight.
Don't suggest it, they might.
Welcome on board. Is that yours or mine?
Not sure.
Oh, we've landed. We're pumped. We've got a mate picking us up, or a mate of a mate that we know from down south. So hopefully he said he's in the car park here somewhere. It's warm. She's humid. Finally organised. We're just leaving Coolinga. We've got a 4 hours to get into the location, and yeah, we should be in there prime time Sava, we hope. Get in there at 3 o'clock. We are finally out bush, and it's hot. I think it's 39 today and 90% humidity, so it's warm. And we've got a few little creek systems and bits and pieces that we can follow if we make it. So we've got the inReach, luckily. But yeah, it's going to be fun and it's going to be hectic, but it's very exciting. It's so hot. We saw 2 buff on the drive in already, so that's positive. There's a lot of this bush that we've got to get through, and he seems to think that it opens up the further we walk that way. We're off. Whew. Well, we've done about
Getting your breath. That's where you're going.
these puddles here, where they've been laying in. I think they're only probably a month dry, so if we keep pushing in, hopefully the creek systems start to produce this water, because wherever the water is, they're going to be for sure. And maybe me too.
Yeah, so aim is just to creep in slowly. Yeah, it's bloody loud.
It's very loud on the foot. It's very crunchy and yeah, very, very hot. It's just dead still. It's just no breeze.
Beady.
But we love it. Fucking hell. I'm cooked. Oh, we finally found the first set of buff tracks. It actually looks fresh. Oh, I'm very close to collapsing, but we've got about a kilometre to go to hit water, so we're just going to keep pushing and hopefully we make it. This was camp last night. We've just packed up. Daylight. Got a couple of meals going. She's pretty. We didn't get wet at all, but it was pretty
Wet from his sweat.
Yeah, it was warm, wasn't it? Oh yeah. Alright, we're gonna get on the move. It's 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock, bit after 10. We just pulled up. It's getting very hot again. We found some water, so we're going to get some water. Todd's just going to go and grab a bit of water for us because we're getting a bit low. But we've done 7 k's this morning. We saw another mob of pigs, but the pigs are all small and we're not going to bother with pigs, and we're after bigger stuff. But we'll go and get some water while we're there. Hopefully there's no crocodiles in here. I think yesterday we did 13, 16, nearly 18 litres of water yesterday, Tyler. That is a poo right there. That looks nice and clean, doesn't it? Is it? Might go for a dip. That is pretty manky, but it's as good as it gets for us. It's coming out pretty good down here. Our plan is wait for this water to flow through, clean up, fill our backpacks and maybe find a bit better location than we're in, and then we might just sit for a few hours because it's the heat of the day right now and it's pretty hot. We haven't seen anything for 4 hours pretty much since daylight. last morning. It's still hot as shit. Hasn't got any cooler. It's the last roll of dice, but everything's just flighty as hell at the moment. They're not going. They're not going out in the open. They're staying to the trees. It's very hard hunting, and it's what is it? 7 o'clock right now, and we're sweating bullets. Oh god! All right, we've got about an hour to try and make something happen. So let's keep pushing. We just got in on a younger bull. He was heading for the heavier timber, and he just kept moving. I couldn't get him to stop, so eventually I just pretty much made a movement so he'd stop, and I think I hit him a touch low, but I got good penetration, so I think he might be in a fair bit of trouble. It looked a little low.
A bit low, a little bit back.
It was straight in line with his leg.
I thought it was just a...
Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't have time to range, man, because this was the only gap he got to, and then as soon as he got past this, he was getting into that thick shit, and I would have been buggered. What was that? Oh, he's ran off into there.
I didn't mind the shot.
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah.
I was actually pretty calm for the whole process, really, but we've finally found him. It's taken us absolute couple of days of just sweating bullets and hot heat, but
Uncomfortable.
But your new undies are a game changer, apparently.
Yeah. No chase.
No chase. All right, let's see if we can find a blood trail. We're pretty confident with the shot, but You're dead, mate. Yep. The shot placement maybe was, I wasn't actually going to try and hit it exactly where I have, but it was maybe 6 inches higher. But he'd walked out 3 or 4 extra metres to what I thought. I set it at 30 and he must have gone out about 33 and it's dropped it that little bit. But we're using the Vision broadheads, local Darwin broadhead, and as you can see, the arrow, there was only that much of the feathers hanging out still, so it's gone clean through and out the other side. And this is the Nexus shafts, the 175 Vision iron hide, and that arrow is a 300 spine and it's running about 555, so good penetration and nice broadhead. Now the long painful part of packing everything up and getting back on an aeroplane to go home. Anyway, this is what you got to do when you live in Victoria.